Thank you, Tom. It's spooky season, but it's spooky season all year round for Yooper Paranormal. And joining us this morning is Trish. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I'm excited. We love Yooper Paranormal. It just, this is obviously the fun time of the year to talk about it. But year round, you are doing investigations with Yooper Paranormal. And can you just tell us a little bit about what that is?
We are an paranormal investigative group, and we go around to haunted locations. We are available to people who may have something happening in their home or their business, or they're unsure. Sometimes people live in these old houses and they hear noises and, they start to think, is my home haunted? So I am who you call.
And so you started this because you were experiencing that, correct?
Yes, correct. I lived in a home that we experienced everything from objects moving, furniture moving, things levitating. My children heard voices in the house. We heard voices in the house. When I looked for help, there literally was no group that could help me. So I learned on my own, and I've been doing it ever since.
Right, and there is so much that goes into it. We talked about some of the devices that you have when you go in. Can you kind of explain that?
Yeah, I use several different pieces of equipment. Sometimes I'll use recorders for disembodied voices if that's what they're experiencing. If they have a child that is haunting their home, we use what's called a Boo Bear, and he reacts if a child's spirit goes near it. We use cameras for apparitions and just a ton of different types of equipment.
It's very cool. Years ago we did investigations at both the Nema Inn and the Lighthouse here in Marquette, and you go to places like that up here in the UP, right?
Yes, correct.
And what are some of the more haunted places that you've been to?
The Nema and the Lighthouse, which is why I spend a lot of time at both. They are truly haunted, and we are not the only people that have experienced things at these locations. People who stay at the Nema Inn, they experience things. People who come on our lighthouse tours, they have experiences. And you all had experiences at both places as well.
And so you have two presentations coming up to kind of show people what it is that you do, and can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah, we have a presentation coming up at the Ishpeming Library and the Negaunee Library, and we will be talking about the paranormal, what we do, why we do it, the equipment that we use, some of the locations that we have been to.
And are you going to give people like examples of what you've seen?
Oh yes, we're going to show evidence.
Excellent. And how can people, if they want to learn more about you, if they need your help in any way, what's the best way for them to get a hold of you?
They can reach out to me on the Yooper Paranormal Facebook page, or they can message me.
Okay, yes. And let's take a look one more time at those dates that you're going to be at the libraries. It's going to be on this coming Saturday at the Ishpeming Carnegie Library, and then next Tuesday at the Negaunee Public Library. Trish, is there anything you'd want to add, to encourage people to come out and see what you guys are all about?
Yeah, I mean, for the month of October, if you want to experience a little bit of Halloween, a little bit of spooky, come to our presentation, see what we're about and what we're going to show.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Trish.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yes, and we will be right back with more My UP Mornings after the break.